Hey everyone, welcome back to HRC at Home Fitness. I'm Peter. Over here we have Gail, Haley, and Cody, who will all be helping with today's workout. Today's theme is pulling exercises. We're working our back muscles. So, it's going to be mainly with bands, and we're going to start off some warm-ups for about 5 minutes, everyone. Here we go. Let's go ahead and just do some neck circles. Just kind of loosen up there. Really pushing that range of motion. Go ahead and get both directions. If you're anything like me, really tight neck muscles, I can kind of feel it going all the way around. All right, let's kind of warm up our back, shoulder muscles. So here we go. We're gonna go with some shoulder swings, arm swings, vertical. I like to keep my core really tight. That way I'm not rocking and use momentum from other parts of my body. Really push that shoulder joint. There we go. Side to side arm swings. Open up the chest, shoulders, upper back a little bit. Let's go ahead and go to some arm circles. We're gonna go both directions. It doesn't matter which one you start off with first. Go ahead and go both. Really pushing that circle. Kind of building up blood circulation to the joint. Go, switch directions. Really feeling those muscles start to wake up. All right, now we're gonna do some core warm-ups. Just kind of let your arms dangle a little bit, use momentum a little bit. Just kind of open up that core a little bit. We'll go into a little more dynamic stretches here in a second. All right, here we go. So, next one, we're gonna go down to the floor. So you have a mat or something comfy to lay on. This will work out really well, hence we have the mat here. So what I'm gonna do right here, I'm gonna turn this mat, just for the camera a little easier, we're gonna go into some windmill rotations for the upper back, thoracic back. So what I'm gonna do here is go ahead and lay down on my side, knees together, hips up a little bit, knees up. And from here, I'm gonna have my hands kind of clapped together to start off with. And right here, we're just going to some rotations, making a T, going back and forth. And really trying to get both shoulder blades down to the floor. You can't touch, that's okay. It's a good drill to work over time to increase that range of motion in the thoracic spine. Let's do one more, we'll switch sides. Good. Go ahead and turn on your other side. Same drill. Opposite side. Clap together. Here we go. You may notice one side may be tighter than the other. On the left side of the back is a little tighter. You can definitely tell. One more. Good. All right. We'll come right back up on the knees, on the mat. Next one, we're going to quadruped. And how this is going to go, we're going to go on hands and knees. Very important. A lot of people kind of start too close. Their back starts arched naturally. You really want to extend out until you kind of hit a natural, neutral back point. So, And I might actually go this way, as well as everyone else. Make it a little easier to see. You're going to put one hand on your head, doesn't matter which one, we'll go both sides. From here, you're going to think coming down, bring the elbow down, kind of relaxing that back. When you come up, you want to get a big squeeze, use your back. Go about 10 of these. Really good way to open up and get those upper back muscles firing. Good. If you haven't finished your 10 yet, go ahead and switch sides. Here we go, same thing. And 10. Good. All right, one more. We'll begin with the workout. Almost there. So here we go. Next one, we got cat-cow. I'll go ahead and lay to the side again. So same positioning as the last one. Just from here, we're really going to think retracting and protracting our shoulder blades. So it's going to look a little something like this. Just really pushing the upper back in there, then coming down and retract. We're really trying to push the end range of motion, the shoulder blades. So kind of push, feel that stiffness out. Go a couple more. All right, we'll go ahead and get started. So, yep, if you have a mat, you can kind of fold that up, put it to the side. We're only using those for the warm-ups and cool-downs. Otherwise, on the main workout, we're using just mainly bands and body weight. So, okay, so this first exercise, we got a band right here, a green band. You can tell we have it connected or anchored to a dumbbell. You don't necessarily have to do that. Most of the time when I do this exercise, I just kind of tie it up to somewhere along the couch, a wall, anything that you can wrap it around. So in this case, we're just having it anchored here for ease. All right, so how this is gonna go, get one band, right here, one arm, play with your distance. The further back you are, the tougher it will be. The closer, the easier. And from here, we're gonna think really staying rigid and tight through our whole body and trying to just move mainly through our shoulder joints. So, making a shoulder circle. It's okay if you have a little bit of body movement. You'll notice that I'll have some too. It's just the idea of trying to stay rigid as possible. So nice and controlled, moving mainly through the shoulder joint. Do a few of these. Good. Biggest range you can. If you notice you can't really make a big shoulder circle, I would recommend coming a little closer, getting a little bit less resistance. It'll make it a little easier. So, yep, should be around 8 there. Let's go ahead and switch arms. Here we go. Good. A few of these. Nice and easy, not too fast. Good. One more. All right. Good. I'll work those shoulder muscles, posterior shoulder muscles. Now I'm going to go ahead. You can use the same band you have here. We're just using another one just to make it a little easier. Same green band, same resistance. We're going to go ahead. Band pull downs. We're going to start up high. A really important one here is I really want to think stay as rigid as possible as well. We're going to go ahead and pull this band down right to your back. A lot of times people start to arch their back and stuff. You really want to think keeping abs tight. So glutes tight, abs tight. Just moving to the shoulders. Good. Kind of play with the tempo here. Sometimes I do this really quick for a quick burn. Other times I like to go real slow and feel it out. Good. Let's get about 5 more of these. Good. One more. All right, hopefully you felt a little good burn there. Play with that if you don't, it feels too easy. Move your hands in a little bit, it feels too hard, slide them right out. So real simple. Bands are nice in that sense. So, okay, next one we got for this complex is called anti-gravity press. So we're first gonna go to a hip hinge. I'm gonna go to my side view, make it a little easier. So hip hinge, neutral back, thinking pushing the hips out, which is a slight bend in the knee. In this case, we're gonna go to a little deeper hip hinge. So I'm gonna come down till I'm almost parallel to the floor. From here, I'm gonna bring my hands up to my ears. And it's just like if you're pressing something overhead, we're just fighting gravity and keeping our arms in that position. So we're gonna go ahead and just go up and down. Good. So here we go. Keeping those shoulder blades pinched, arms line with the ear, and moving back and forth. Really correcting a lot of imbalances our upper body has with our overdeveloped front delts, chest, balancing everything out. Good. All right, should feel hopefully a good little burn up there. It means you can notice that one, we can normally use weight as well. I normally do, but in this case, just kind of start off with, it's a little easier, just go body weight, feel the technique. If you're at home, you can use little objects like cans and so forth. They're not a muscle you really load on too heavy, so it's something you can just really use really light and get a great workout still. So, all right, here we go. Let's go through one more round, the previous stuff, and we'll move on. Band, shoulder circle. So play with that distance, accommodate. You feel like you want more resistance, step it back a little bit. So here we go. Let's do about 8 of these. Play with that speed a little bit, but control is essential. Good. One more. Awesome. Here we go. Switch sides. You may notice one side is more difficult than the other. That's okay. That's very common, very normal. And if you're at home, I recommend actually starting with the tougher side first, giving you a little extra attention, especially while your energy is a little up. Really focus that a little more. Catch that up. Last one. Good. All right, kind of keeping that burn going a little bit. Band pull aparts. Here we go. Remember, play with your distance. Closer is harder, wider is easier. And here we go. We're gonna play the speed a little bit. Let's pick that up a little bit. Kind of feel that burn. You really think pulling through the upper back. Keeping the core tight, glutes tight, staying rigid. 5 more. Good, feel it through, feeling it through. Last one. Good, yep, toss that down. One more, we're moving on, anti-gravity press. So here we go, hip hinge, remember, butt back, knee bent, coming down to lower normal, hands to your side, aligned with the ears. So pitch and shoulder blades, here we go. In and out. As you get fatigued, your arms will want to drop. Do your best to keep it up, but if it does drop, it's okay. Awesome, all right. That's the first set of stuff we have for today. Just did 2 rounds. Play with that when you're at home. You can go a little more if you like, 2, 3, 4 rounds. For right now, we're gonna go ahead and move on to the next set of stuff. So, all right, so back up to the green bands. Our first one is band pull apart, just like our pull downs. You're gonna go ahead and kind of find the distance. I would recommend a similar distance from what you did in pull downs. You're just gonna bring this right in front of you, like you're doing a push-up, and just pull it down, pull it back, sorry, to your body. Do a few of these. Good, fill it out. Play with your range, your distance on the band. Let's do about 10 of these. Good, one more. Good. Today's a very dedicated to specific muscle groups. So all these exercises are hitting a very similar range of muscle groups. So you might really feel the burn, but that's what we're going for. If you're feeling the burn, you're doing it well. All right, so here we go. We're going to the next complex of exercises, working the same muscles. So now we're coming down to the floor. These bands, we're gonna go some seated band rows. We're gonna go ahead and wrap these bands around in front of your feet, starting in front of your feet. Coming around, put your feet together, and you go ahead and just tighten these bands up. And if you feel like these are a little too tough, you can actually do this on a post somewhere too. You don't necessarily have to do it on your feet. Normally, I actually do it to anchor it to something like the dumbbell or so forth. So, but in this case, we're doing it with our feet. Here we go. We're going to back flies. We're going to really just make kind of like a T motion and really pinching our shoulder blades together. Nice big pinch. Good. Staying upright and tall. Really feeling those shoulder blades moving. Let's go a couple more. Last one, nice hold, and relax. Good. Yep, kind of let those muscles breathe a little bit. We are going to be staying in this position. The next one we're going to is band seated rows. So on this one, you kind of play and combinate with the grip a little bit. I actually kind of like holding onto the band a little closer on to get a little extra resistance sometimes. Of course, I do a lot of band pulling. Right now, I just kind of stick to where it's at. From here, we're just going to go, sit upright, chest pop, Superman chest is what I like to think, and pinching shoulder blades back and focusing, pulling through the elbows. Good. Nice big pinch. I like to really focus on joints more than muscles sometimes and pushing the joint to the maximum range of motion we can, thus meaning the muscles working as hard as it can as well. Good. Go. Let's go 2 more. All right, and relax. Go ahead and take these bands off. We're going to come upright again. Before we jump into the second round, these muscles should be burning. Like I said, every single exercise we've done so far have targeted the same muscles, so it could be a little intense by this time of the workout. If you're a little fatigued, you can get some water, get a drink, come back. Let's just go ahead and loosen that up just a little bit. Let the kind of lactic acid come out, let the burning sensation come down. We'll jump right back into it. So, all right, here we go. Coming right back. Round number 2, band pull aparts. Play the distance, closer is harder, wider is easier. So, there we go. Pulling apart, bringing it to the body. Core tight, abs tight, glutes tight. Just moving through the shoulder blades and the shoulder girdle. Let's go 1 more. All right. And back down to the floor we go. So remember, yep, we're bringing these bands in front of the feet, wrapping around. And tighten it up. And here we go. Going back to our back flies again. So remember, really thinking pitching the shoulder blades together. And here we go. Good. It's really good for working posture muscles as well. Especially if you notice that at the desk or so, you can sometimes kind of hunch over a little bit like myself. Long hours. These exercises will really help you kind of stay upright, nice and tall, good posture, our daily activities. 1 more. Let's get a little pause. Good. Yep. Readjust the bands if you need a little bit. Go into rows. Almost done, everyone. Last one. Here we go. Sitting tall, chest up, Superman chest, and pulling back. I really think pinching the shoulder blades, retracting them. Focus on the elbows. Good. We're really focusing that joint motion, pulling through the joint, through the elbow. Big pinch. Couple more. Last one. And relax. Good, everyone. Yep. That's the main workout for the day. Now all we have left is the cool down. So we're just going to kind of go through the similar stuff we did with the warm-up. Let's go ahead and just kind of arm swings a little bit, loosen it up. Not too much. Good. There we go. Side arm swings. Back to the shoulder circles. I actually like to go one at a time when I'm really cooling down. And that's just personal preference. Switch directions. Good. relax. Let's go ahead and get some stretches on a little bit. So just mainly doing upper body, just go side to side. Really feeling that lat a little bit pull. You may feel your abdomen, oblique pull a little bit as well. Couple more times. All right. All right, let's go ahead and pull this mat out. Kind of loosen up our back a little bit. Let's go ahead and do some yoga poses that I learned from our yoga instructor, Gail. So let's go ahead and do a seal pose. I like this one. It really helps my thorax back a lot, helps my lats. Really kind of stretch that out. Just hold this for a few seconds. Good. All right. I'm going to ask Gail on this one. Gail's it thread to the needle? Thread the needle. All right, we're going thread needle. Gail's going to do this one better than myself, so if you want to put your attention on her, that's okay too. I will not be offended. So here we go. Yep. Come through, arms through. Kind of feeling that upper back stretch. Let's go ahead and switch. Good. All right, and relax. All right, everyone, and that's today's workout with HRC at Home Fitness. Thank you for joining us, and hope you liked it. Hope to see you all soon again.